The death penalty is a form of capital punishment that is basically the execution of a person who has committed crimes. This punishment is not only unfair, it is additionally not costly, effective, unconstitutional, and inhumane. There are many reasons why capital punishment cases are more expensive than just being sentenced to a life in prison. According to deathpenaltyinfo.org, the trial, jury, lawyers, and incarceration of capital inmates makes it to where giving someone the death penalty costs taxpayers millions more than just a life in prison. Capital punishment is revenge, not retribution. It simply implements it to make everyone feel better about themselves by not allowing a criminal to live the rest of their life, even if it is in prison. Regardless of the intentions of the death penalty, its long due process is meant to justify a fair trial, yet the cost of capital cases is ridiculously high in comparison to a life in prison. The Eighth Amendment is used to protect citizens from unfair and excessive punishment, or fines. This means that the death penalty is directly violating the Eighth Amendment. Additionally, let's say someone was sentenced to the death penalty for killing hundreds of people. That would mean our government is killing someone because they killed other people, meaning we are stooping down to their level. We must fight evil with truth to remain humane, and not stoop down to the level of criminals, or we must punish ourselves for the crimes we have committed in the pursuit of justice. Additionally, the American Civil Liberties Union argues that the death penalty violates the constitutional guarantee of equal protection. If an innocent person was killed because of the death penalty and new evidence arises proving their innocence, the punishment cannot be undone. There is no coming back from the punishment once it is done. Throughout the years, the United States has changed the ways in which the death penalty was exercised, from the electric chair, hanging, fire squads, cyanide gas, and lethal injection. The cause of this change is to make the executions as humane and pretty as possible. In other words, the government is having a beauty pageant with experimental executions until the most tasteful exercise is found. Los Angeles Times states, even if we could find a way to execute people with a minimum of mess and spectacle and coughing and groaning, it wouldn't make the process civilized or humane, or for that matter, fair. In the end, no matter how someone is killed, it isn't going to be pretty, humane, or tasteful. A life will always be taken. An eye for an eye is a popular saying about revenge. However, our justice system isn't based on revenge. It is based on justice and reparations. Our prison system isn't just a punishment. It's meant for rehabilitation and to teach citizens that there are consequences for not following the law. The death penalty takes away any chance for a person to be rehabilitated or to better themselves. It takes away their life in the most inhumane way possible, taking away any second chance or hope for a future life. The death penalty is revenge, not justice. We seek for those who do wrong to be punished in some form to learn from their mistakes. However, killing someone teaches nothing other than cruelty. The costly operation of the death penalty, the unconstitutionality, and the inhumane practice of the death penalty all represent why it should be abolished. Nothing is gained other than a feeling of empathy and sorrow for the victims of this toxic practice.